right, Revive I-5 is back with a major road closure impacting downtown Seattle all weekend long. Fox 13's Adam Gerke shows us where to expect the backups.
We've been waiting for it and bracing for it, and here it is. Time for that Revive I-5 project right in through downtown Seattle, beginning tonight at midnight. Northbound I-5, the main line, completely closed off from I-90 up to 45th. And what is this going to do? Well, this is going to force all traffic into the express lanes all weekend long. Meanwhile, if you needed to make an exit off of I-5 into downtown, you won't be able to do that. You will be able to take the exits to Madison and James, or you could use I-90 and get over to Rainier and hop off there. And that could service you getting in towards the south end of downtown or over to the stadiums. That'll still work. But otherwise, figure you're going to be in those express lanes all the way through. And that is going to be a bigger issue for folks trying to move in through downtown Seattle, making the downtown exits. Big deal if you're going to the Mariners or the Sounders or any one of the festivals in through downtown or in some of the smaller neighborhoods. So that's a big deal, and that happens all weekend long. Then, Monday morning, 5 a.m., they reopen the main line, but will be reduced as you get in towards the Ship Canal Bridge. We're going to lose 2 lanes on northbound I-5 in the main line, right in through the Ship Canal Bridge, which is going to put extra pressure along the main line through downtown. And the the express lanes are going to stay in the northbound direction for all times, 24 hours a day, for the next 4 weeks. By mid-August, we'll see all of this kind of taken back and put back into the normal swing of things. But for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be dealing with that impact on North 5 through town. And because those express lanes are going to be headed in the northbound direction at all time, southbound in the mornings, Monday morning in particular, southbound 5 is going to get hit hard out of the fact that you won't have the express lanes moving southbound. Something to keep in mind. So thinking about using transit, thinking about carpooling, thinking about other alternatives such as 99 or using 405, or maybe you don't have to make it into town. These are things you might want to start considering in these coming days yet.
And joining us now is Tom Pierce with WSDOT. Tom, thanks for joining us. So drivers are looking at alternate routes to get around this closure. Now, SR 99, Adam just mentioned, is one of those alternate routes. Are you going to cancel the tolls? Would they still be in effect? That would be a nice thing to do to give people a couple of days break, since they're going to have to use that if they can't take public transit.
The tolls are set by the State Tolling Commission, so we can't just cancel those. The revenue that they generate helps pay for the bonds that paid for the tunnel, so we don't have an option to do that necessarily.
But, I mean, this is going to be a huge mess for people. Do you think that's fair?
You know, the Tolling Commission makes the decisions on what to do with the tolls, so it's really up to them.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll hear this part of the interview. Now, I know you have to do work on it. Built in 60, wasn't expected to last even this long. You've had to do work on it a lot, even in the last 25 years. What specifically are you doing to the roads that you have to shut it all down, northbound all the way through Seattle?
This weekend, when we have the roadway closed, our contractor is going to put up concrete jersey barrier across about 900 feet between the second and third lanes to close off the 2 left lanes to provide a safe work zone for the people who are going to be working on the bridge. The work that they will be doing, they're going to peel up the driving surface, and then they will check the bridge deck underneath, make sure that it's in good shape, and make any repairs that are needed, and then they will repave that section. And that'll cover about 20% of the 2 left lanes.
Well, it looks like the weather may cooperate to make things go rather quickly, but I know crews are out there, and shutting it down also keeps them safe. But have you had issues lately with crews being in danger because some of the people just aren't paying attention like they should be?
It's always dangerous for people to be out working on the highways. We have incidents every year where workers are hurt and they end up in the hospital. We've had some very serious injuries at various places across the state in the last couple of years. So we really need people to pay attention when they're driving. Even with that concrete barrier there, if you hit that hard enough, it will move. And so we need people to be paying attention. The speed limit's going to be reduced to 50 miles an hour during this work. So people need to mind that speed limit. They need to be aware and watch out for people on the bridge working.
All right, Tom, so we'll get through this part of it. What's next?
Once we finish this weekend of work, we are going to have the 4 weeks where the freeway is reduced to 2 lanes. That's what we're putting the Jersey barrier up for, so that we can do the work on the highway. We'll have another weekend-long closure the weekend starting late on August 15th through early on August 18th. And then later this year, we will have some weekend-long lane reductions on southbound. We're not going to do full closures this year southbound. We will have lane reductions. 2026, we're going to have 4-month-long lane reduction. We will start with a 4-month-long lane reduction in the first half of the year. We'll pick everything up, so all the lanes are open for the World Cup. We'll come back to another 4-month closure and repave the 2 right lanes in the second half of 26. 27 will do the same sort of thing on the southbound lanes.
All right, just the reality of what it's like on the roads. And I know it has to be done, but it can be frustrating. Tom, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.